toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Iowa State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Peace. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Now on 2nd and short.
He does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? 2nd and medium, everything in the playbook is open to him.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
To the air on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He makes the grab. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You have an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack. And now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. A 1st down for the offense. Here's the give off the left side. On the move is the 30. All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
To throw, it's Floyd. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. On second down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Floating away. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling,
and the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a quick game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll give it to him again. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try the left side. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. He now has 84 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Pirouettes away from the defense. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Right back to it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. On 30 short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Oh, that is a sensational individual effort. Did you see how he dove and completely stretched out? The fact that he was able to reel that in is just unbelievable. I don't even think the head coach or quarterback can believe he was able to make that dive and catch.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 78 yards down the field and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll take to the air. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the returner will be brought down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On second down, looking again to throw. Snares it outside. It's Peace. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. He's got the back in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. He's looking for an open man on second down. Gets it to the back. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the tailback. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Oh, that's him grabbing air. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Oxford today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Going to the running game. Oh, what a move. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Looking to move it through the air. Snags it. Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started.
And these offenses get in the rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Iowa State sending the offense back out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback.
It's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
First down here for the offense. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
3-25.
To the ground with the back. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the beatdown has ensued. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today. An absolute assault on the score.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going up top on first down. They're working that left side. And the ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. The field goal is good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. defense, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense drags him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Final minute now of the third quarter. Off play action on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. And now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. He'll try the left side. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. We didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Still running at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. After run, now throw. Going for the big play. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Yates. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna take a shot. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Then just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. It's complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly.
He's going to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Cyclones are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Open space at the 25. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He got it. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Give him 109 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Rebels in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the left. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Running back searching for a hole. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They'll throw it on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. 1st and goal for the offense. He's looking to pass. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.